Okay, ready. So I'm re-entering the conversation about femininity in the STEM workplace. Um, Welcome back. I'm Ashley Oliver. I am a public motivational speaker, a private consultant, and a cybersecurity engineer. Um, Thank you for being patient with me as I figure out what the hell I'm doing, because it's just a free for all over here. I need someone to come like put me in a cage or something just for a little bit. Okay, so talking about femininity in the workplace, right? Okay. So when I started out in cybersecurity, I felt like I couldn't. Hold on, I got like something going on in my head. What's this? Okay. When I started out in cybersecurity, I felt like I couldn't wear makeup. I felt like I couldn't wear cute clothes. I felt like I could never wear a dress. No, 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 no. I would literally wear jeans and a t-shirt to work and put my hair up in a bun, and I feared that showing my feminine side and my beauty would make me present as not as intelligent or capable as the men who I was working with, and they are not at fault. That this was something that I sort of built up in my head since college because I wanted to fit in, even though I have a very strong feminine side about me. And I find that oftentimes I'm presented with the challenge of having to keep that up instead of suppressing it and putting it down and fitting in with my surroundings. So, I just want to say that like I've been doing this for 15 years, I think. It's hard. The last 2 years, I don't know. But over time, I've started to become more and more confident in who I am, and allowing myself to be in front of people with my face on and my dresses and my jewelry and my perfume and my ultimate femininity, because that's really who I am. It doesn't make me any less intelligent than my counterparts, and it doesn't make they don't disrespect me or look down on me, or even put me down. In fact, they compliment me on my clothing, and I'm a woman who's open to that, so I appreciate it. But I know that there are a lot of girls that have been there at some point in their career, or even in school. I know that a lot of us have had those feelings of feeling like we have to suppress our femininity in order to be respected, and I want to reverse that curse. I have never felt more confident than when I started reclaiming my femininity, putting makeup on in front of my vanity mirror and spraying my perfume and doing my yoga and just doing all the girly things that I love to do, like eating chocolate while wearing a face mask in a bathtub. I still do that. But I haven't done it for, from like about the time of 2014-ish to 2017. That side of me was non-existent, and I was not a very happy human. As I mentioned in the previous video about this topic, I became very sad because I wasn't being me. I wasn't being true to myself. And then you throw working from home into the mix, right? And it's like it becomes even more challenging to put your face on and to do the blowout. And it's like, well, for what? I'm not going anywhere. It's so much easier to put on pajamas. But what I'm learning is I can only speak from my experience. And when I have started to succumb to that way of life of just not honoring myself and upkeeping my self-care, it's similar to the status of my home when it doesn't get what it needs. It sort of falls apart. And like I said, I want to reverse that curse, and I want women and girls to feel comfortable and empowered to be the ultimate version of themselves. And if part of that for you means, honoring your feminine side as it does me, then I support you and I see you, and you don't need to hide yourself from me. In fact, I love so many different people from different races, cultures, backgrounds, education levels, economic status, etc. And I see the beauty in people, and I hope that is reflected, and I hope that people are able to see the beauty in themselves and to know that it's safe Um, I know this sounds really weird, but I've struggled for a long time with what I'm doing right now because I have been afraid of the world seeing me for me, and most notably seeing what I look like as someone who has worked from home for, I forget how many years, just forever. It's been forever. I've worked from home forever. Um, and part of that became like hiding behind the microphone, the muted. Who knows? Who can relate to hiding behind the muted mic and the camera off on work calls? Come on, right? I got so used to that, and like I didn't realize when I was doing that, I was getting used to letting myself go as well. And also, it was just such a disservice to myself because people didn't get to see me, and I'm a people person, so it's like, I like to stir the pot and stuff, and it's a lot easier to stir the pot when people can see your facial expressions. um, but yeah, like I said, keep owning your femininity and keep doing you and keep putting on that shade of lipstick. And if you don't like makeup, then keep doing that too. If it makes you happy and you feel good about it, just keep doing you. For me, I'm all about the femininity right now in life, and I'm going to keep embracing that and honoring that, and I'm hoping for the same for my sisters who work in the field, and for the girls who are coming into the field, because you got to be true to you. I've learned this lesson many years over in my life since childhood, and it's an important one, and it's something that I might have to remind myself every day for the rest of my life. But I'm okay with that, and I'm okay with showing my face now and being here. Yes, remaining true to oneself and true to my own femininity, and I hope you do the same. My name is Ashley J. Oliver, and I am a cybersecurity consultant, engineer, and motivational speaker. Thank you.